Ever wonder why dogs stare at you so intently? Here are the real reasons dogs stare at you. As you'll see, some of them might even be a little dangerous for you as a dog owner. But before diving into these reasons, let's start with one of the most common reasons why dogs stare at us: seeking attention. Your dog might be seeking your attention because they want to play, go outside, or just be petted. Imagine being in their paws, where your understanding of the world is mostly based on the actions and reactions of your human friend. Dogs have a wonderful way of syncing with humans, becoming attuned to routines, gestures, and expressions, making their ability to seek attention a subtle art. But that's not all. There's more science and emotion intertwined in this action. It's like when you were a kid and you would suddenly try to get the attention of your parents when you needed something, avoiding the direct approach but making sure your needs were known. Dogs do something similar with their loving, imploring stares. They aren't just seeking attention, they're communicating their immediate needs and emotions, ensuring they're in sync with their favorite human. Also, dogs also communicate a multitude of emotions and intentions through their stare. Their eyes become a canvas, painting pictures of their feelings and desires, asking you to understand, respond, and connect. Dogs are pretty much like furry toddlers, continuously trying to communicate and engage with the world around them. And much like toddlers, they are nonverbal, relying heavily on physical cues to express themselves. Their eyes become a powerful tool, a gateway that allows them a glimpse into your world and gives you access to theirs. When a dog stares at you, they might be trying to understand your mood, gauge your intentions, or simply trying to tell you something important, like they're feeling scared or excited. It's like reading a book where their eyes narrate tales of their experience, emotions, and immediate needs. But your dog might not want your attention or communicate with you. Staring is also a way of anticipating commands. Building on communication, dogs also use their intense stares to anticipate commands and instructions. Their eyes remain glued to their owners, absorbing every gesture, every move, keenly waiting for cues to sit, stay, fetch, or play. It's a learning process, an obedient gaze that seeks approval and instructions. Imagine being at a new job where you're trying to learn and understand every aspect of the role. You keep a close eye on your mentor, eagerly waiting for directions, making sure you don't miss anything crucial. Dogs do the same. Their stare is a symbol of readiness and eagerness to learn, engage, and respond effectively to your commands. Now, let's talk about a stare that most dog owners are all too familiar with, the hunger stare. Those big, pleading eyes almost telling you, "I'm hungry, can we eat?" It's a universal dog trait, an expressive, silent communication that resonates with a fundamental need. Imagine not being able to express your hunger verbally, having to rely on someone else to recognize and respond to your needs. It might seem simple, but there's a nuanced art to this form of nonverbal communication, a silent plea that seeks empathy and action. Dogs, through their evolutionary journey, have fine-tuned this ability to communicate their basic needs, ensuring that they are cared for, loved, and nourished. This brings us to one of the most heartwarming reasons a dog stares at their owner, simply to express love and affection. Dogs, just like humans, value connections and relationships, continually seeking ways to build and enhance these bonds. Their loving stare can almost feel like a warm, gentle hug, a soft nuzzle telling you that you're cherished and loved. Imagine having a conversation with a close friend. The shared looks, the understanding glances, the silent, comforting exchanges. It's much the same with our furry friends. In these shared glances, there's a language of love, an unspoken dialogue that transcends words, echoing the warmth and affection that they feel. Of course you want your dog to stare at you because he or she loves you, but there's another reason for it: to sense the mood. Dogs have a marvelous ability to sense moods and emotions, turning their stare into a mirror that reflects their understanding and empathy. Their eyes scan, assess, and try to understand what you're feeling, allowing them to react accordingly. Imagine a friend who sits by you, offering silent support, understanding, and companionship, navigating the ebbs and flows of your emotions. Dogs do this seamlessly through their attentive stares, ensuring that they are in tune with your emotional state, ready to offer comfort, joy, or companionship as needed. They read the room, understanding the undercurrents of emotions, and respond with affection, care, and concern. When you think about it, it's becoming clear that dogs might use their staring to sense mood. But there's a reason for staring that's not that obvious. But first, if you love your dog and want to become the best dog owner, subscribe to Woofish so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Okay, another reason for staring is focusing on tasks. In the heart of training or engaging tasks, such as fetching, a dog's stare becomes laser-focused, a concentrated gaze filled with eagerness and determination. Imagine an athlete in the zone, every muscle, every thought centered towards achieving the task at hand. The eyes locked in, absorbing instructions and gearing up for performance. In these moments, dogs turn their attention wholly towards their owners, hanging on every gesture, every command, preparing to spring into action or adapt their behavior based on the feedback received. Their eyes become a bridge of communication, ensuring that they are synchronized with their owner's instructions and expectations, turning each task into a harmonious dance of mutual understanding and shared objectives. In times of discomfort or need, a dog's stare becomes a silent plea for help. Their eyes become messengers, conveying their vulnerability, discomfort, or pain, seeking your assistance and care. Like a child reaching out to a parent, dogs look towards their owners for comfort and assistance, ensuring their needs are met and their discomfort is eased. These moments, filled with vulnerability, enhance the bond between dogs and their owners, turning it into a nurturing relationship that thrives on care, understanding, and support. Next up, curiosity. It is a fundamental aspect of a dog's world. Their eyes, wide open to wonder, often stare at their owners, trying to decipher, understand, and learn from the actions unfolding before them. Imagine exploring a world where every action, every moment is a treasure trove of learning and discovery. Dogs do precisely that, turning their stare into a journey of curiosity and exploration. Their eyes become students, eager and ready to learn, ensuring that they remain engaged, active, and involved in the world around them. Another reason for staring can be guarding. It is a natural instinct for dogs, an intrinsic part of their behavior that manifests through their attentive and protective stares. Their eyes become guardians, constantly vigilant, ensuring that their owners are safe, secure, and protected. Imagine a personal guardian, always alert, always ready to protect and safeguard your well-being. Dogs embody this role with a natural elegance, ensuring that their stare remains a protective shield, a watchful eye that continually seeks to safeguard and protect. It's not just a stare, it's a protective embrace, a vigilant guard that aims to ensure that their beloved owners are always enveloped in safety and care. Talking about dogs' ancestral roots, dogs sometimes stare, driven by their predatory instincts. Their eyes lock into the environment, a soft but intense focus that is alert to every movement, every rustle. Imagine the focused gaze of a hunter, eyes peeled, senses heightened, and body ready to react at the slightest hint of movement or the subtlest of sounds. It's an instinctual ballet, a raw and primal dance where the dog's eyes become windows to their inherent predatory nature, always alert, always prepared to engage with the environment in its most raw and fundamental form. You see, dogs can stare for guarding or predatory instincts, but don't forget that it can be the total opposite. When bathed in the shadows of uncertainty or faced with confusing situations, dogs often turn their stares towards their owners, seeking guidance, reassurance, and clarity. Their eyes become question marks, softly probing, gently seeking answers, looking for cues that will dissolve their confusion and light up the path ahead. It's like a child looking towards a parent in a moment of doubt, seeking the warmth of reassurance, the gentle guidance that clears the fog and makes the world understandable and safe again. In these stares, there is a vulnerability, a gentle reaching out that seeks to bridge the gaps of uncertainty, ensuring that their world remains secure, understandable, and filled with the light of clarity and guidance. There's another reason for dog staring that's about discomfort and is really important to know as a dog owner. And we'll talk about that one later, because first, We need to talk about that responding to sounds or movement can be another reason. Dogs inhabit a world where their senses are finely tuned antennas, catching frequencies, sounds, and movements that often elude the human senses. Their stares often become reactions, responses to the subtle play of sounds and movements that decorate their environment. It's an alert gaze, a focused attention that is always attuned to the symphony of sounds and the ballet of movements that unfold in their immediate environment. In this alertness, there is a keen intelligence, an active engagement with the world, ensuring that they are always in tune, always ready to respond, to interact, to engage with a multitude of stimuli that life presents. But while we talk about how dogs notice things, there's another important part to their stares that we shouldn't miss: physical discomfort or pain. When dogs experience physical discomfort or pain, their eyes turn into powerful communicators, conveying their distress, reaching out for comfort and assistance. Their stares become windows to their discomfort, a silent plea that seeks to bridge the gap of pain, ensuring that they are not alone in their moments of vulnerability. Like whiskers filled with vulnerability, their eyes speak volumes, conveying their need for care, comfort, and the gentle touch of healing. In these moments, the stares are filled with a soft intensity, a quiet communication that seeks to bring the warmth of care into their world, ensuring that their journey through discomfort is softened by the presence of empathy and love. Many dog owners are just focused on the dog-based reasons for staring, but the next one is more about human behaviors than dogs, because dogs often try to understand human behavior by staring. Dogs watch people a lot. They try to understand how humans act and feel. It's like they are going to school and learning new things every day just by looking at what people do. There are some things that people do that dogs don't like at all. Dogs use their eyes like we use our brains. They look, think, and learn all at the same time. When a dog stares, it is trying to learn something new or understand what a person is feeling. This helps dogs act better around people and make sure they are always learning and getting smarter. And speaking of things people do that dogs don't like at all, learn about the human behaviors dogs hate most. Watch this next video. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
You